Now, I'm pretty sure some of y'all who are wondering at the title of this video. Okay, Chaos, we're gonna go ahead and really round them on here about this Roblox versus Ruben Sim upcoming lawsuit. And I really want to go ahead and really wanted to dig back into basically what I initially said from the last video, that basically Roblox is gonna try to do their best to pretty much do. And so anyways, this basically is gonna be something that I could do think that basically seeing how much Roblox has against Room at this point, he pretty much, this will be a harder chance for him to basically go ahead and make it out of this one. So, and yes, for this video, I pretty much went ahead. I'm using random people just going ahead and playing Got Next. So, leave a like if you basically do like Got Next, something like that. I don't know, but not really getting high and really just go into this part. But anyways, so first of all, there were basically a few things that pretty much Roblox has accused Ruben Sim of, as well initially called in the video. They accused him of basically leading a cyber mob, and basically kind of like also going ahead and doing harassment, encourage people to basically go ahead and not really go ahead and push the motive of being on Roblox, or just trying to basically, they're like a negative influence, a disruptor to the metaverse environment, as you'd say. And for this one, I think this is really just really just means that basically they're referring to his fan base or subscribers on YouTube as like the cyber mob. And that's like the first thing that Roblox is going ahead and they have intentions to go ahead and really go ahead and basically do. Now, that's just part one of this. Now, as for part two, let's go ahead and point out like basically how he has evaded Roblox bans multiple times. And let's face it, he's basically has done it like I think so many times at this point. This is basically something that you would say that I would also go ahead and really give an example from Kaneko, which was pretty much the fact that he went ahead and he basically kind of pushed his luck here on the whole thing. I mean, when you also go ahead and you really think about this, they've pretty much gone ahead and looking for really just a lot here. So, well, he basically was put here. This is basically according to spieltimes.com. Basically, basically the same thing is going to be the same. Roblox is potentially looking at damage worth 1.6 million. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that is a lot. Okay? That is more than my motivation. I'm gonna go ahead and argue. And also, they also went ahead and they also put other things as well. Just basically looking for something that's like you see a platform that's worth 45 billion, and basically showing it's just more cuts came, yada yada yada. Basically, Ruben Sim and Roblox's history basically dates further back, and he originally he was banned for a long time. Like he's been going ahead and he's been dealing with this stuff for many years. I think like 2015 for sure. And that's pretty much when I had to have people like, okay, we can't have that here. So he basically has pretty much felt bad for many years. And another thing that Nicole says is that a, he continues to access the platform through hacking or through other people's accounts. Well, he goes ahead and basically goes ahead and he pretty much like his fan base goes ahead and does make him accounts, and pretty much he's able to use them. And like I said, he's every time one of them gets banned, oh, that's no biggie. Let's just go ahead and really just put it. Just go ahead and put it and use a different account. Now, formerly, he was banned from Roblox for harassing its user and for uses of derogatory, racist, and homophobic slurs. And he was also banned for sexual harassment and uploading pictures of Adolf Hitler. A part of this content was then uploaded to his YouTube and Patreon channels. So that's another thing that they're coming from here. Another part which is they're also going ahead and it was looked like he made an alleged terrorist threat that basically did cause the Roblox Developers Conference to go ahead and be temporarily shut down during that while. And well, look we get here. Okay, I'm not gonna really look at this part, but anyways, besides basically that little awkward you just saw there, another part of the complaint was that he and his several followers, or in this case his fan base, discussed the April 2018 YouTube headquarters shooting, during which Simon allegedly remarked, "Well, until someone does it to Roblox." Now, of course, there basically was a bunch of stuff that he went and had and basically allegedly said, and we got ahead and the pretty went ahead and he pretty much put this more one of them being more infamous of "Don't come to RDC tomorrow." But there was also one video that probably was there that basically was when it came to go ahead and someone going by because that possibly could have been Julius Coles, who is one of the more infamous Roblox users, and to this day still hates Roblox. Like this part, this part here. Now, according to lawsuit, suspended this event and forced into a temporary lockdown while police and private security conducted a research to secure the facility. And Block's first it cost him $50,000 in order to make an investigation to secure the RC bot back. Since that time, has removed and deleted most of his tweets, while Sim assignment for breach of contract, attempting fraud, and among other 4 counts. Now, according to the people making games investigation, young developers are only falling victim to exploitation on this platform. Furthermore, this platform has been having scammers and blah blah blah. So, needless to say, this article went ahead. This basically just makes it straight up say that, yeah, we're not. Basically, it's just saying, yeah, we're not going ahead and really taking you. We're taking you pretty much really seriously. You you going ahead and really lucking out has been enough. It's time for basically you got to go. Now, I think also what I think another part that's basically gonna break the counts back here is pretty much they put a bit of something called people's relief or something like that. Anyways, so the part about this one here is that in order for basically something that basically if they were to reach some type of settlement, women would have to pay 150 grand. Which what I'm gonna say straight up, 150 grand. That's somewhat in this case, it's also still say a lot. It's less, but I'm saying it's 10. It's like basically about 10% of 1.6 million, though. That's for sure. So it's not. So it doesn't have to be something too really messed up. Well, that's just to start it off. Two, he also has to go ahead and not be on the Roblox platform, not be near any Roblox office within 100 feet, and to also go ahead and really kind of stop making Roblox YouTube videos. So basically, that, and they're also trying to go ahead and also try to make sure that in the lawsuit, if they do win, they want the ad revenue that he gets from these videos. So if this, I'm gonna say a shit, but this lawsuit goes ahead and it falls in Roblox's favor, they very well can go ahead and just say enough is enough, input a hard stamp to Ruben Sim's well thing. I mean, he basically, I'm pretty sure at this point, Roblox went ahead and have possibly done every single damn ban possible, from basically for basically account deletion, all that stuff. They really have done basically at this point every single ban possible, and they basically have just come to a point that it's just they've broken. It's basically just broken their limit. And they're like, okay, we need to stop this once and for all. I'm pretty sure even if they even get even if Ruben isn't even gonna complete by terms and they go with the lawsuit, Roblox will have a high chance of winning the lawsuit, and I'm also saying this point here, and Ruben will have to basically go ahead and he would have to end his YouTube career and all that stuff. I mean, he basically is going to be pretty much up in a lose situation for both. For if he goes ahead and he takes the little plea deal, or if he goes to impulsive lawsuit and loses. If he somehow wins, then I generally don't know how Roblox is going to really respond to that. I mean, like I said, Bulls has a high chance of winning. It's because they went ahead and they did everything they could to go ahead and really make sure this dude was held in check. But it was basically a thorn that she like couldn't get out, and now it's time for basically the surgery to just at least get it out, or or in a case you have like a one of those teeth, like a cavity in your teeth that basically can't be saved, and you have to get your entire tooth removed. Trust me, I know how that experience was. I really went ahead and had to go ahead and get a freaking. They went ahead and they gave me freaking general anesthesia, and needless to say, I literally went ahead and I literally didn't go. I feel anything. So yeah. Besides that, it's gonna be an article that I personally think, well, a lawsuit that I personally think can put a very impactful icing on the cake if basically it decided basically that file this one, if the plaintiffs in this case being Roblox, basically get W here. I mean, even with the little deal that they're giving Ruben to avoid basically losing like basically pretty much 1 million, they still are trying to screw him over. Like I don't know how this is gonna work at this point, but let's see how this basically goes. I'm probably gonna go ahead and really give you guys an update on how this one is. So let me know what you guys think is gonna happen. Do you think Roblox is gonna go ahead and pretty much go and also get with the lawsuit W? Will Ruben Sim figure out some way and somehow to clear his name? And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Besides that, this has been Chaos Topia, and I'll see you guys in my next upload.